So when this candle high, right, when this candle high broke the high over here, I had a position at 138, 182 right over here. Price went into profits, but then it came back down. It came back down, and then I thought to myself, you know what? See, price has been bearish. It has been bearish. At 30 minutes is bearish. So why am I like forcing a buy? Why am I forcing a buy just on a Monday morning? Right, Monday morning taking buys. So it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense taking buys. So 2-3 minutes later, I closed this in a $7 loss. $7 loss, and then what did I see? I saw that looking left, right? Looking left, we had clean candles. So this was market open. This was market open right over here. We went up and down and clean candles to the left, right? So in the event that we broke down, right over here, right? And we closed here, so right over here. So I took some sells, and so I wasn't actually, to be honest, I wasn't comfortable because it's a Monday. So Mondays I reduced my risk and I look for perfect opportunities. And then I took sales here, and then price came down here, and what I secured like 7 pips over here, 7 pips on a 5 lot, and then we got this. This was resistance formed, right? Resistance formed here, and then as price came down and broke the low, I took an entry on a point 5 lot, 0.50, and I secured it in 10 pips somewhere here. Yeah, that was it. And then I could have let it run. So we had clean candles here, but I had some other work to attend to. So I closed my terminal, took took one solid trade. One solid trade was because I waited for this to form a resistance. So this was the resistance formed here. So now you look like this, right? Now you look like this. Okay, you know what? A resistance has been formed. Now this hasn't happened, right? So what are the odds that price? So price broke down here, formed a support, went up, formed a resistance. So price is bearish. So you look for bearish trades. So like sells basically. So then as price broke the low, took sells, and then got that bonus move. And this I didn't have any runners, so this ran for almost from here. This ran for around 38 pips. This ran for around 38 pips, and yeah. So that ran for 38 pips, and now maybe we are continuing the same bearish momentum, possibly support. So look at this. This was support. This was support on 137,700, right? 137,700, a major support was there. So now price broke up. And we're going up. So let's see now. Let's analyze this on the multi-time frame analysis. So let's go to the daily. Let's remove everything and let's go to the daily. Let's go to the daily. Let's go to the daily. Daily. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Yeah. So let's go to the daily and let's see what's happening on the daily. So let's reset this. So now this is a fresh, it's a Monday, so fresh analysis. Forget what has happened, forget your losses, forget your wins. So today we are here new. So we see what we can do, today. So today, let's take a horizontal line. So let's say that this was a resistance, right? So now previous resistance now turns support. See how it's respecting? Previous resistance now turns support, and we are back in this area as well. So this area is once again considered a resistance. See how price is rejecting this? Fine. And if price breaks up above this, we are coming all the way right over here. Yeah. So why clean candles, and this area we see rejections. This area we see rejections. And if we break below this, right, now that looks pretty good. If we break below this, we are coming to this area right over here. So clean sells of around 150 pips. 150 pips clean sells. So now we've marked our buying bias, and now we've marked our selling bias as well, right? Buying bias and selling bias. So now we go to the 4 hour. And we see if our daily correlates with the 4 hour. So now we see that, okay, now you know what, we see this area, this looks clean. There's some kind of another resistance here, so we'll have to wait for that when price comes there. So now you see on the daily, like on the 4 hour, right, we see this area, clean candles here, clean candles. So selling GJ would be really good because price is going to look left. We see this clean candle here, and then we see this wick as well. So we see that if we get a sell around 130 pips will look good. Keep this here, right? So 130 pips will look good on GJ, like on a sell would look good. And if we were to buy about 138.395 on the 4 hour, looks good. Clean candles once again, clean traffic downwards, very slow but very somewhat clean. So now we know, okay, this is a very important area, this is an important area, so fine, keep that. So now we go to the 1 hour. Now we look at the 1 hour. So now we see that the 1 hour is correlating in the 4 hour, right? Now correlation is there, so perfect correlation over here, over here, over here. So now let's reset this and let's see if we can see something worth, like now you see on the 1 hour, okay, price has rejected this point. So what you do is just bring this up here because this is the reason, this thing. So now for visual representation, let's draw our magic rectangle. So our magic rectangle is right over here. All right, so magic rectangle. And then we see that, yeah, so this area, right? So now we see price might be rejecting this area. Why? Because rejected here, somewhat formed a support here, and this was a support, price broke down. Now we are coming back here. So if we break up over here, we have this area, and then this area is very choppy price action, and then yeah, so this area as well. So let's keep it here. So now this area also correlates, so let's remove that and let's draw this as well. Right? So now we see we have two zones for price to break through, right? Two zones, and look at this price action, right? So we have this area next. Okay, so next we have this area, and now we know that price, if price breaks up over here, we have around 30 pips upward momentum, and then probably if we get a break up above this, then another 24 pips, and then further on, like see how price came up, came down, came up, came down. So like that we can anticipate that. But now what I am looking for is sells, because price has been falling, right? If you look at this, price has been falling throughout last week as well. So some bearish sentiment coming in. UK is in lockdown. So now we see, like, if price breaks below this, right? Look at this clean candle to the left, clean candles all the way up to here. So I would say looking for sales is pretty good. So now you can remove this because you don't want this to confuse you, right? So now break below this, I would say break below this, then we have something to clear here, and then all the way down. That's on the 1 hour. So now we go to the 30-minute and see if our one hour analysis correlates to the 30-minute. So let's reset this chart and let's go and let's see if we can get that correlation, right? And now we bring this here, right over here. Yep. So now you see correlation right over here. See, this candle formed bullish, but couldn't continue its bullish momentum. This candle came up, broke the low, came all the way down. See how this matches the 1 hour. And so we know now this is a very strong support, somewhat resistance here. And now this is also resistance. So we had clean candles here. In 22 minutes, we get the 30-minute close, and that would confirm some sells, but still this is a range, right? End of the day, this is still a range. This range is around 33 pips. We can play the range, or we can wait for price to break below this to take sells all the way over here, this area. There we go. This also correlates. So if we wait for price to break below this, we can get a move of around 100 pips. Yeah, 100 pips. So today is a Monday. So this is what we said last week as well, right? Last week was a Monday, and on a Monday we were expecting very slow volume. But what happened? Price just rallied. Like 200, 300 pips on a Monday, and that was due to vaccine optimism. And right now, yeah, so if we break up over here as well, right above this was a strong resistance here. Now this was support also, now resistance here. So if we break up over here, we might possibly get a wick fill over here up to this point. Yeah, 17 pips. But you look left and you see choppy price action. Look at this price action. Like, price is not sure of where it has to go. So if we can get a bearish candle close, right? See, we see that price made a low for London. Price made a low for London. So what are the odds? What are the probabilities that price can retest that low, right? So now what I'm looking for is sells, because sells look pretty clean. So sells are what I'm looking for. So let's go to the 15 minute. 15 minute, yeah, 15 minutes is also trying to break up over here. So 15 minute couldn't continue the bearish momentum. So yeah, so makes sense. It's just coming up, and because this is a support, right? So it's a Monday, and yeah, let's see how price action plays. So that's for GJ. So GJ, my move will be to sell. In case we break up over here, then I will consider my options. But right now, I'm in the mood to sell GJ, because see, bearish momentum, right? Okay, let's look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour, this 4 hour, okay, let's look at the 4 hour, right? So this 4 hour is bearish. Yeah, this 4 hour is bearish, and this 4 hour closed below all these candles. Look at that, strong close. So maybe just like the 30 minute, what if this candle is doing its misery here and then coming down, breaking the low, and then we can continue this. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. If this 4 hour breaks the high over here, then our selling bias fades. But if this 4 hour comes down, breaks the low, and then goes down, we have a potential move of around 113, 114 pips. Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, that looks good. But in the event that this 4 hour breaks the high, then possible move up to this area. Yeah, this area right over here. So let's monitor this move on the 15 minute. So 15 minute, yeah, 15 minute is also trying to close bearish. But in these scenarios, you don't take a trade on the 15 minute. You have to wait till a 30-minute closes, right? 30-minute close or a 15-minute, the next candle breaking the low. So we have to wait. And how you could have capitalized on buys over here is that you could have drawn this zone and seen that this was a strong support, right? Strong support. So price formed a bullish 15 minute, but this candle came down, right? This candle came down, and the next candle broke the high over here. So you could have entered over here, or you could have gone to the 30 minute. 30-minute form bullish, and we always wait till the high is broken. So when the high is broken, let's say you enter a trade here, your stop loss would have been very small, 11 pips for a gain of almost 31 pips, or maybe this candle 20 pips. Yeah, 20 pips. So now we wait for this candle to form bearish, or if we break up over here, probably fill this wick over here. But right now we are just waiting. We are just waiting on GJ. So meanwhile, so let's set our alerts somewhere here. If price is breaking up, okay, let's see if price can continue this, right? Okay, now let's go to gold. So this was gold on the Asian analysis, right? So we were anticipating gold to move up. So this area was like a clean traffic area, but what happened? What did I say here? We have some irrational price action. So take trades, take caution, and precautions, and take a trade. But we opened at 3:30. Price came up, formed a support, and boom, all the way up. This move was around 70 pips. 70 pips. Yeah, 70 pips at 6:30 a.m. my time. Right, so 6:30 a.m. my time, I'm fast asleep, and I didn't get this move, but analysis worked out. So clean sales were below this, so we didn't get a break below this. So no sells here, so buys, and we wanted price to break up, like juicy buys above 1895, 600 with confirmation. So if you had 1895, 600, yeah, 1895, yeah, right over here. So 1895, 600 was right over here. If you had taken buys there, you would have been in a profit of let's say 30 pips. Yeah, 30 pips, and price couldn't keep up, so came down, created support. So now let's erase all this, remove drawings. Let's go to the daily, right? Let's go to the daily. Yeah, so price is coming down. Okay, so let's go to the daily and let's see how we can analyze this on the daily. So let's take our horizontal line right over here. Yeah, so this was an area as well. So this was a resistance, and this acted as a support because price rejected this. So now we see price right over here. Why? Because supported, rejected, and then this broke up, right? So now we can anticipate price to either follow this clean move up, or we have some rejections here, right over here. Look at this. This candle came down, grabbed liquidity, closed over here, and then this candle broke the high. So now we know that this is a resistance. This is a resistance on the daily. So if we break up over here, and then there's another resistance here, all this resistance, it might look very close by to each other, but these ranges are pretty high. This range is around 100 pips, 100 pips. So this range is around 200 pips. Wow. Yeah. So selling bias, not really, because price is bullish on gold. 2 3 daily candles are bullish, right? We had this huge move down for vaccine optimism on the 9th, and then now we are trying to retrace, because now you see that COVID-19 is back in play. A lot of people are dying. Many places are in lockdown. Fears about that. So now you look at the 4 hour, right? Now you look at the 4 hour and you see if your daily analysis correlates with the 4 hour. So it correlates here. So let's remove this. So why do I remove this? Because if you have a white line, like, for me, visual representation is very important. So it clears my headspace. So right over here, we have, right, yeah, so right over here. This area is a resistance. This area is a resistance. And then this over here, this over here, this over here is like this, right? Right over here. Okay. So now we see that if we break up above this, so now on the 4 hour, the 4 hour looks like this. So there's some kind of a support formed here. Why am I saying there's support here? Price came down, couldn't break up. Price came down, pushed up, came down, pushed up. So now there is some kind of a support here. Then you look left, right? You look left. If price is rejecting this, what's on the left side? So we see this area. So we draw this line right over here. And then we keep this here, right? On the median level. Why on the median level? Because see, price supported here. These guys came up, got rejected. Price came up, came down, got supported, went up, and then now we have this juicy move over here, right over here. This is around what? Around 120 pips, 120 pips, right? So if we break below this, yeah. So now we look at the selling bias. If we break below this, we have this clean move which was formed on the 13th of November, all the way down, I would say, right over here, this area. Yeah, this is the selling bias, this is the buying bias on gold on the 4 hour. Now we scroll down to the 1 hour. We see if our 4 hour analysis is correlating with the 1 hour. So let's reset the chart. So let's go and let's enlarge this, and we see, now we see. So yes, this correlates. This, yeah, it does, but there's some kind of another zone right over here. So keep that in mind. So let's keep this here. Yeah, let's keep that here. Okay, no, let's keep it here because recent support, right? Recent support. So keep this in mind. This is another support here. This is another support here. So right over here, right over here. So at this point, now we see on the 1 hour, yeah, 1 hour resistance also is here. There's another resistance here. Why we see this area? So gold respects at least 95% of all its zones. Only when it's trending hard, it doesn't respect. Look at this, didn't respect anything, just came down. So, but on normal days, gold respects all zones, all resistance, supports, everything like that, right? So now we see, okay, 1 hour looks good, 1 hour looks good. So what can we gain from the 1 hour? If we break up above, I would say this area 1896, which is around 40 pips away, we can get this nice candle all the way here. This is a very beautiful candle. So just like this, right? Price came up, boom, all the way here. Filled at least 85% of this candle and came down, created support, went up. So let's see what this. Oh, this guy is breaking up. This guy is breaking up. Yeah. So still, I'm looking for. Buys. No, buys doesn't make sense, right? Like choppy price action over here. Very choppy price action over here. So let's wait. It's Monday, so no need to force trades. And so yeah, 1 hour looks like this. 1 hour looks like this. So 1 hour formed, broke the low over here, came down to resistance, 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 support over here, and resistance. So previous support now turned resistance. So it broke the low, came down. So now what are the odds that this can continue all the way down and fill this wick here? So now we have an idea on gold as well. So now we go to the 30-minute. Now we see if our 30-minute correlates with our 1 hour drawings, 1 hour zones, 1 hour resistance. So let's see, right? Let's see. So we see. So yeah, there's some kind of zone here as well. Lots of zones on gold. Let's draw the zone right over here. And we see, yeah, so this is another support forms. This is, let's clean this up. So always clean your zones up. So perfect. This looks good. This looks right over here. Okay. So now we see that this is yeah. So what can we see on 30 minutes? On a 30-minute, gold is ranging. Why am I saying it's ranging? Came up, couldn't break up, came down, came up, came down, now trying to go up. So if you are looking for sells, then sells below this area, which is around 30 pips, and then further down all the way here around 38 pips and all the way down. Sells look good on gold. Let's go to the 15-minute. Yeah, so 15-minute also like is respecting this support here, broke the high, went up. Now we are, yeah, so this is basically a range. This entire area is a range. This is a range of 30 pips. Yeah, a range of 30 pips. So yep, so that's for gold. And on GJ, we are trying to break the high over here. And if we do break the high, then possible buys. Yeah, so 30-minute has broken the high. Yeah, 30-minute has broken the high. But do we take a trade over here? No. Why? First thing is because it's resistance. Second thing is we had this whole move down. And third thing is it's a Monday. Monday volume is coming in, and Monday sets the tone for the rest of the week. So, oh, okay. So this came up. Okay, this looks like a move which I always take. So this came up, right? Broke the high. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we can continue this all the way. I would say if it closes in 7 minutes, if we get a close over here, we can get this coming all the way back here, back into this. So this is a wick. This was formed today, a high, and now price is trying to come up all the way here. So today I'm in no hurry to take a trade. I am waiting for clean price action. And now see, this is a support form, right? This is a possible support form. So if we, okay, now this is like a game, right? Now you look, okay, price is pushing up. If this closes below this, breaks low over here, we are coming down. If now this broke the high, okay, there we go. Price is coming here. Perfect. Price is coming here and we are going up. Yeah, so buys were broken to this area. Once this candle was broken, possible buys. There we go. Price is pushing up. So if we are taking buys here on 30 pips over there, go, oh my god, look at gold. Holy, Holy, this move. Holy, look at this move. This move was 200 pips. 270 pips. 1 minute. Vaccine news, just like Monday. Vaccine news, just like Monday. So let's go to the news here. Just like last Monday. Oh, wow. Moderna announces longer shelf life for its COVID-19. Oh, that is pretty good. So we can get further buys on GJ, just like yesterday, just like Monday, last Monday. Okay, so gold fell all the way down. That is crazy. Gold is falling. Yeah, so it's a Monday. It's a Monday. Yeah, it's a Monday. See, last Monday was pretty good, right? Um, last Monday I leveraged myself and took buys, took sells on gold. But today, no, I am not doing that again. Because why? Because last time, it was pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy. Once you trade something like that, once you trade news, it's pretty heavy on your mind. So today I'm very relaxed, very calm, not phased by all these moves. The market looks it's pushing up. Market looks very enticing, very enticing, but nope, not today, not today. So can we get this to go to 140 again? That's the question. Can we get this to go to 140? 140. So last time we had price move. Guys, last time. Let's go to last Monday, right? This was last Monday, right over here. All this was a vaccine news. Move 200 pips. 200 pips. Gold is retesting this area. See how gold. So all all buyers, all sellers would have sold right over here, and now they are getting trapped. So now this is breaking the low, and there we go, continuing all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Yep. So GJ is going up as well. GJ is going up as well. Pretty intense. Pretty intense. Look at gold. Just falling. This wick alone was around 40 pips. 40 pips. Yeah, pretty intense. Pretty intense. GJ is just moving. GJ is moving. Holy. GJ is moving. 138. This area is a critical zone once again. Yeah. So, yep. So don't get sucked in. Don't get sucked in. So see, the thing is, why I say that is last week everybody got this move, right? Like majority of the traders got this move. Majority got this move. So what are the odds? Like same thing. There might be a lot of manipulation. See, look at this candle. If you jumped in over here, this pulled up all the way back. Pulled up all the way back. Wow, just crazy. Look at that. GJ is running. GJ is running. GJ is running. Hey, this is crazy. 391. Early in the morning. Let's just yep. So we got this move all the way here. Next stop for GJ is right over here. Right over here. Yeah, right over there. Gold is. I don't trust gold. I do not trust gold. Gold can fall down. Like this fell down in 200 in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, right? This fell down, and let's go to the 5 minute. This fell down in 2 minutes. We were just analyzing this, and then boom, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. So I don't trust this. I do not trust this. Do not trust this. We might get a rejection, and there we go. We are getting this rejection. Yep. So yeah, pretty pretty hectic day. Hectic day. Yeah, yeah. Now we get this. Let's look at news, right? Let's see this news. Let's go to this. Brexit PM confident UK will prosper without EU deal. So okay, this was also a positive sentiment 54 minutes ago. And Johnson says he's well. Okay, blah blah blah. This is the news. That is the news. Okay, so this during the weekend when I was reading this news, they said that the only issue was transporting this vaccine. So they needed certain temperatures, right? See how they kept this news until New York opened, right? Until New York session came through, and they kept this news. Something is going on. Something fishy is going on. I would say gold is heading further. This move, man, this move. People who sold here, 1893, all the way down. Insane, insane. So let's say we anticipate a buy over here, right? So buy over here, it's too late. 16 pips, and then big fill over here. Yeah, pretty. So what happened here today was I took sells. Okay, I took sells, and then for buys, right? So buys as buys. What happened here? Buys. I took buys at yeah, point. I had a point 0.50 open, right? 0.50 at 391 right over here when we came here. 391 price went up. I still have it open because I am anticipating price to go at least around 100 200 pips. So my risk was only 50 bucks. 50 bucks. My risk was 50 bucks because I had a 5 lot today, so I made around 300 bucks on that. So 50 bucks of that is not much. So now I am waiting for. So yeah, it's at break even. So I secured 35.35 3 4 5 so yeah, around 20 pips, and then now I'm waiting for this to break the high. So if I were to take another buy, right, another buy now, this is a critical resistance. If I were to take another buy, then I can take a buy once it breaks its own high. Let's go to the 15 minute. This was amazing move, just like last time, crazy, just crazy, just like last time, broke the high and went all the way. Wow. Yeah, so buying bias is nil. No more buying bias. Selling bias. No more selling bias. Selling bias is nil on GJ. Buying is, yeah. So can we get the same move, right? Look at this, right? This came up, went all the way up, went to 140 and came down. All news, every news gets corrected. Every news gets corrected. So can we get this to break its own high? If it can break its own high, then can take another entry. Yeah, but pretty risky, pretty risky. Um, so yeah, because resistance here, 26 minutes. I wanted to break its own high. So let's say long position right over here on top of this high. I haven't placed the position yet. It's I am planning to. So this is the plan, right? Once it breaks its own high, my stop loss will be below this area, right? Once it breaks its own high. So if it cannot, then this trade is not valid anymore. Oh, look at this. Look at this. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so stops are around 18. Yeah, 18. Now it's coming down. So yeah, let's wait. Let's wait till price does its thing. Price has to do its thing, and let's wait till that happens. So now what happened? Um, let's take this into consideration. This was resistance. So yeah, and this was from here. So now this area, remove this area, remove this as well. So now you remove this as well. So now a clear view, right? Price came up. This area was a boom, broke all this way. Came. Yeah, this was just crazy. Gold, man, gold fell. This was insane. Fine. So let's say, right? Okay. So what were we looking at? We were looking at gold buys, and we told that sells were valid below this, right? Once it's broke below, sells were valid. And yeah, but no time to enter. I don't think even a robot could have had the time to enter this cell, and then unless you had like a sell stop somewhere here, all the way down. If you had a sell stop, wow, just crazy, just crazy, just crazy. So there we go, coming down. Price is now coming down. This is why you should wait, wait, wait. So, so this is the thing, right? This is the way. This is my thought process. Why did I enter a buy here? Why did I enter a buy here? Right? Resistance here. Why would I enter a buy? Because I already hit my quota for the day. I already hit my quota for the day with these cells right over 12:30, right over here, right? So now to at least gain something out of those cells, I use the 0.50, right? Not a 5 lot, 0.50. 0.50 to 0.50 to leverage those profits, like certain amount of those profits to make some money there. So I secured some amount here, and waiting for price to create a support to take it up. Now let's remove this as well. Let's remove this as well. Now we wait. We wait till a support is formed. We wait till a support is formed, and this was the perfect move. Price formed a weak bearish candle, and boom, crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's look at gold, right? 5 minute. Let's look at the 5 minute. This is resistance formed on the 5 minute. If we break this 5 minute, where can we go next? Where can we go next on gold? If this 5 minute breaks the low, yeah, nah, let's go to the 15 minute. Let's reset 15 minute, and if this 15 minute breaks the low, if this 15 minute break its own low, right? Break its own low, then where can we expect price to go? This area, so this rejected here, right? So this area is a liquidity pool right over here. Right over here. Why do I say that? Rejected, supported, came down, supported. So if we break this own low, and probably we come down to this area here, which is from here, which is around 160 pips, which from here is around 80 pips. Yeah. So so now this looks like on the, let's look at the 5 minute, right? 5 minute, let's say this on the support. So if 5 minutes is closing in 1 minute, so let's say this is a support form, right? Support, right? And in 1 minute, yeah, we can take a small position. Yeah, see, price doesn't always move up, right? Price creates a support and then moves up. So in 53 seconds, the next candle breaks the high over here, then please do reduce your risk. Please do reduce your risk, because this is on a 5 minute, trade. Yeah, do reduce your risk. That's all I can say. Risk is something that you can control. Risk is something that you can control. Let's see, 30 seconds, right? 30 seconds, and in 5 minutes, once the next candle breaks the high or does its thing and breaks the high, then we can expect certain yeah, we can get a big fill over here. So let's say around 26 pips. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth taking a buy 14 pip stops, let's say, for a 30 pips trade. So let's see what happens. Okay, so right at 136,600. So let's see, we have to wait, we have to be very patient, and we have to be very quick with cutting losses as well, right? If you haven't taken a trade today, I wouldn't recommend you to take this trade, because this is on the 5 minute. This is on the 5 minute. The 5 minute price formed a high, came down, created support, and the next candle, if it breaks the high over here, I would be entering small position, right? Let's say it's good, it's going bearish because it can do some wick over here, form a small wick, and then go up, you know. So let's say if I have a position here, right, and then this stop, this is my plan, these are my plans, right? These are my plans on the 5 minute. So if this 5 minute breaks its own high, right, own high, possible wick fill, if it breaks the own high. This is why we wait. We have to wait till price comes to us, and then we execute. This is why you wait. Let's see what happens. Look at gold. Look at gold on the 5 minute. Let's look at the 5 minute. Yeah, so 5 minute has broken the low on gold. So let's see. Yeah, so gold is on 5 minute, it's like ranging. So on GBP JPY, we are waiting for price to break this high, and once this high is broken, then we can get a possible wick fill right over here. So that is the plan on GBP JPY today. But like I said, if you haven't taken a trade today, I don't recommend you to take this, because this is on the 5 minute. I am leveraging my profits from the buys over here and the buys sells from earlier to execute a small percentage. So the price has formed a wick. Now it's pulling its pants up, and once it breaks this high, right? Once it breaks this high, we are coming up. We can get this. We can get this area. This is the area I'm targeting. But in the event it breaks the high and comes down, and somewhere over here, then at that point I will be closing 50% of my position, and then later on another 50%. So you have to manage your trade, you have to manage your risk, and we'll see where price goes. Now this has broken the low of the 5 minute, right? So I am not in any sales in gold. So let's paper trade this, right? So if we manage this, so this is here, right over here, around 30 pip stops. So gold stops are pretty high. So there we go. Same thing I'm expecting here, right? I want this 5 minute to break the high. The stops here are pretty good, whereas gold, look at gold. Already, if you entered this, you would have made around 25 pips. Gold is pretty fast today. Gold is pretty fast. Yeah, gold is pretty fast, and let's say GJ. I'm waiting for this, and on the 15 minute, see, looking like this. So basically, I'm waiting for the 15 minute to break its own high, and on the 30 minute, yeah, 30 minute also closed below this, right? Closed below this resistance. So let's see. See, the thing is, this is fundamentally driven. and with fundamental news, we should get price to continue moving, and yeah, that's what I'm expecting here on the 5 minute. That's what I'm expecting here on the 5 minute. So it's good that it's making this area. Once it comes up, that'd be a good move. Once again, manage your risk. Managing risk is very important. GBP USD, nothing much. USD and GBP are pretty strong at this point, so nothing much on GBP USD. So GBP USD, gap down, came up. This is a resistance here. We have this area over here. So yeah, so gold, also gold is on the 5 minute. If you entered, perfect. But on the 30 minute, it looks like this. It came down. Once the 30 minute low breaks, yeah, possible sells. But where will your stop loss be? That is the important question. Where will your stop loss be? So if you were to execute on gold, your stops would be around 130 pips. Nah, that is not worth it. Let's go the 15 minute. Same thing on the 15 minute as well. 5 minute. This is why 5 minute trading on gold is sometimes very, very useful. See, if you had taken a sell here, your stops would have been around 33 pips, which you could have managed on a small lot, and you would have gained around 25 pips. So yeah, so now this candle closed. This candle, yeah, this candle closed like this, yeah. So sells at this point, buys at this point. This point doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. We'll wait. We'll have to wait. So let's go to the 15. Let's go to the 15 minute, right? Let's go to the 30 minute. 30 minute has closed below this. Price is going down. 15 minute. Yeah. Yeah. So 15 minute close bearish. 15 minute close bearish. So now we see. Now we see. Now we wait. Now we wait. Let's wait for support to be formed, and then we'll take the trade all the way up. So my earlier entries were right over here. 391. 391. It's right over here. Yeah. So I have a 0.15 lot running at break even. So we'll see, right? So now this is also breaking the high over here. 30 minute. Yeah, so pretty, this was the move. So this move was the one. Broke the high and then continued all the way up. So let's see what the remainder of the session brings us, right? Gold is ranging GBP USD. Gold, this move, see, we were discussing right over here, and then this trade, this candle fell 300 pips, 300 pips, almost 300 pips in a minute. So now thing is, you are not in any trades, right? So now we'll say that this candle breaks the high over here, right? Or creates a support and another bullish 15 minute, and then breaks the high over here, then possible buys, because that's what happened here. This formed like a weak bearish candle, and the next candle broke the high. Same thing I'm looking over here, or possible support formed at this area. Yeah, this would make sense as well. Possible support formed over here, and then we can, so the more it comes down, it's better, because once a support is formed, we can take a trade all the way 53 pips all the way up here. Yep. So that's on GJ. So GJ looks clean now. Why do I say it looks clean? See, it formed a high, it created a high, it's coming down here. If it creates support, we are going up. But in case it breaks this support, right, we are coming all the way here. Yeah, this makes sense. Clean candles. Might have some issues over here, but we can come all the way to 32 pips. Who's talking? All right. So yeah. So we can come down all the way here, and GBP USD, same thing. News. Pretty intense news. Intense news. Yeah, this is what drove. Yeah, pretty good. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so my 0.15 is almost at getting stopped out. It's running at a $6, $5 profit, and it yeah, I would say it will get stopped out 391, 391, 319, 391. Yeah, right over here, 391. Yeah, $1, and there you go, 95 cents, 67 cents. Oh, back to $1. Okay, 1.53. Rana is still running. Rana is still running. And once this breaks the low, I think we are heading down. We are heading down. Yeah, once that breaks the low. Let's see. Let's see what happens. We shall see what happens. What happens. So let's see. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Yep. So let's see what happens. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. Yeah, the low is now broken. Low is now broken. Yeah. Now let's remove all these lines, right? So don't you think it's like, it this okay, I got stopped out. Yeah, I got stopped out. Yeah, got stopped out at break even over here. That's fine. So all these lows, sorry, what am I saying? Yeah, all these areas, right? So let's remove this, right? So now we see that the only critical area we want is these two areas. This is too far away now. Wow, that's what we said in the beginning. Cells are too far away, and look what happened. Let's remove all this, right? All these, and yep. So these two areas are now very critical points. So once price breaks below this, we can expect price to come down all the way to this area. So that's on the 30 minutes. So let's go to the 15 minute. 15 minute. Yeah, 15 minutes forming some. 15 minutes forming some kind of a resistance. Yeah, resistance. Would be really good if this breaks the low here, but the only issue I have is stop loss. 90 pips. Nah. Yep, we are heading down. We are heading down now. We have to create a support. Probably thinking this will be done during NYSE because last time, let me look at my journal. Yeah, so this move, yeah, it happened last time. Last time we went up, created support, and went all the way up again. Yeah. So let's see. Let's look at the 5 minute here. Yeah, 5 minute is ranging. 5 minute is ranging. See, this is why I always wait for price to come to us, right? Over here, 5 minutes, we are waiting for it to break the low, but didn't. Imagine we entered right over here. Now we are in a big drawdown. We are in a big drawdown. So, yeah, look at that rejection, 30-minute rejection. 30-minute rejection and 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Yeah, price. See, yeah, I wouldn't be willing to enter sell here. Yeah, at this point, no. I want price to create a support and then continue to retest this high over here. That is my plan for today. Sells will look okay if this 15-minute forms closes here. I want it to close here, come up a little bit, create a resistance, and come down. Yeah, you know what? Even if you enter, right, your stop loss is around 28 pips for a gain of 24 pips and possibly here. So you gotta wait. It's a Monday. There's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't trade, but yeah, lots of days, lots of days. You don't want to take trades today like forcefully. So why? Yeah. So let's see. Like I tell you this not to do, and I do it, right? Why did I do it? Because morning, as soon as I came to the stream, I told you that I took some sells, and then I was up around $299, $299, and then I leveraged $50 of that. Yeah, $50, and then that paid me well, and 0.15 stop at break even. Yeah, so let's look at news. Let's look at news, and nothing much. So this was the only. Let's look at the comments. So let's look at. We should. Wait, what was it? Okay, good news. Yeah, it's good news. This vaccine alters your DNA. Funny about same time. Oh yeah, same thing. Funny about the same time. Say about same time than last week. Same pattern, same result. So this time I was in. Yeah, that's what happened here as well. It's the forever newbie. Okay. Yes, these okay, blah 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 are playing the markets. Yeah, they are. Me too in this time. Yep. I was in it too. USD up. Let's look at USD. Let's look at USD. USD was dumping all this time. Oh yeah, USD came up. USD came up. So this move was what? This move was around 50 pips. 50 pips. Yeah. Wait. So let's see, right? So let's hold on. Let's some yeah. So my friend Mr. FX101 had some sales on Euro USD. So you must be doing good. You had some buys as well. Yeah, you played out pretty well. Oh, okay. USD JPY. Yeah. For gold, I hope you had your stops in place, and UJ did well. UJ, you had an entry at 104,585. 104,585 was right over. Yeah, right over here. Yeah, right over here. So you are in an almost. Yeah, you are in almost 60 pips profit. NZD USD. You were. Where do I have NZD USD? Let's look at NZD. Oh, she's coming down. Okay. So if we had taken sales here, right, around 21 pips, insane. NZD USD, NZD USD. So NZD USD, you had sales at 068668. So 068668. 668. All right, over here. Okay, so you had sales over here. But this was at 545. Okay, just went up, and then if you're still holding this somewhere here around yeah 4.9 pips profit. 4.9 pips profit. Yeah, we had a whipsaw over here. Okay, then you had UJ. Yeah, UJ really. You had a GBP JPY from 137,771. Yeah, you are in great profits for that. Okay. Yeah. So gold. I hope you had your stops in place for gold. Okay, so gold you had a buy at 1891 right over here. Right, 1891 right over here. So if you had your stops, yeah, so I hope you didn't get slipped all the way. 1891, 200 pips, 200 pips. Yep, so now we wait. Now we wait for a support to be formed. We wait for the next scan. So at this point, it's very simple price action is this, right? If I'm looking for buys, I wait for support to be formed and then take the buy all the way up here. If I'm looking for sells at this area, nah, sells are valid again. Once again, we are at almost the same price we were discussing this. Sells are valid below this area. Sells are valid below this. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so gold is trying to come up over here. Let's look at 30 minute, right? 30 minute is closing in 1 hour. 30 minute is closing in 1 hour. Oh, sorry, in 1 minute. 30 minute is closing in 1 minute. So this area is resistance. This area is support. This is the recent support created. Okay, let's bring this over here. So as you know, even though it looks very small, the range for this is around 60 pips. 60 pips. So this is forming. This is closing above. Okay. Let's see, right? Let's see. Let's take this very smoothly and very slowly. There's no need to be tensed about this. Let price come to us and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minute didn't break the high yet. Even if it breaks the 15-minute high, what? Sell, I mean, buy 70 pips. Still no. 5 minute. 5 minute is still like very small, very small range, close like this. If I were to take a buy here, right? A buy once this 5 minute breaks, 27 pips. 5 minute candles are going for 27 pips. It's crazy. Let's see, this closed right above. Yeah, somewhere in the let's yeah, it didn't close below this, it closed above, right over here. See, this week, right at this candle point. Now we go to the 5 minute. Yeah, 5 minute came out. Now, yeah, it's heading up. Very choppy price action. Choppy price action here today. So let's see. Let's see what today brings us. USD up, yeah, delusional, anti-vaxxer rubbish. What happened? No, but it makes your body cells produce virus proteins. Okay, sounds good to be true. What the hell are you saying? This news make a lot of market movement. It's so funny. Just 94%. Oh my god, I couldn't believe the market high. This guy either made a lot of money or either lost a lot of money. So yeah. Whatever it is, here is my analysis. Stock market up, good news for economy, very true. Metals down, very true. People will withdraw from metal and invest it back into the economy, very true. Yes, same news happened last week. So I expect this information caused by trend to last only for one day. Don't get caught up. Yeah, Mr. ONGTL is a very smart trader. Yeah, that's very true. That's what I said today as well. Do not get caught up just because it happened last week. Same thing, right? Happened last week. Look at this retracement. If we had entered here, came all the way down. This move is the traps. Last week, these big sharks, right? They must have known, you know what? Oh, last week everybody got in, everybody made money. It's okay. We'll let them keep that money for the week and on Monday we'll take that money back. This is why I say be very cautious of Mondays. Mondays, lots of weird things happen. Lots of weird news comes out. People just come out, wake up in the morning, and then update their Twitter and put out all this news. Why couldn't they do it yesterday, right? Why couldn't they do it on Friday? They just want to screw with people on a Monday. That's what they want to do. Get GBP is just ranging. The only time GBP looked very fascinating was when it was at that very high resistance, like very strong resistance. At this point, it's pretty yeah, it's respecting this. Fair enough. Even if we had entered once it's broke around 9 pips, now it's coming down. The 15 minute looks 15 minute looks like this. Broke the low over here. Oh, okay. So yeah. How could we have taken this trade? 15 minute broke the low, take a trade all the way down. Yep. This is why I say, right, you stick to one or two pairs, because when you keep on analyzing 3 pairs, how did we miss gold? Because we were analyzing GJ or GBP But anyway, gold fell like 300 pips in like 30-40 seconds. Couldn't have caught gold for sure. Yeah, couldn't have found. Now this, right? So now this looks very good. This looks very good. 11 minutes if it closes bullish. The next 15 minutes when it breaks the high, all the way up. Or, hmm, yeah, or if this candle closes bullish and the next candle comes down, breaks this low, and then we get this wick fill, and then all the way down here. Yeah, so let's see. I will be right back. I'll get a cup of water, a glass of water, and then I'll be back. All right. Okay. Yeah, yeah. See, same thing with gold. Last week, gold kept on falling. So what do people think today? Oh, last week gold kept on falling. I'm just gonna enter a sell. I'm just gonna enter a sell, and if that works out, it works out. So what are you basically doing? You are gambling. That is the definition of gambling. You're taking irrational decisions, and you are not placing your stop loss. You don't have um, you don't have something to back your trades, right? No information, nothing. You don't have no information, nothing to back your trades, and now you are just gambling. So right now, gold. Nah, I am not willing to take trades on this gold. Yeah, it's breaking the high over here. Even if it breaks the high, right? Okay, so this is resistance. So let's say if it breaks the high, your stops are around 40 pips. Stops around 40 pips. Yeah, pretty intense. Gold is pretty intense. So what I am waiting for is this. This looks so excited for this. This looks very nice, very good. See, yeah. So I'm actually pretty excited for this. If this candle forms like this, and the next candle, right, breaks the low here, perfect move all the way down here, and then all the way here, and yeah. So let's see. But if the next candle breaks the high, possible move all the way up, 30-minute looks like this. Yeah, broke the high over here. This guy broke the high. But I am not trading this. I am not trading this because stops are too high. Stops are too high, and see, if I was if it was like last Monday where I was around 1,400 bucks up for the week, then I could have uh, I could have taken buys with point 0.50 lot size, with stops being around 40 pips or somewhere here at least below this area, 20 pips, 30 pips stops, so that will be around $150. So, but right now I am not up for the week, so I am up for the day, and I still have my target to go. And so we'll see. Now this is forming pretty healthy, pretty healthy. So come on. Let's see. 30 minute, yeah, 30 minute is also closing. Interesting. Let's see. We just have to wait. We have to wait. Yeah, USD is also weakening now, which means UJ would have come down. Yeah, UJ is coming down. That news was just for 10 minutes. That's it. So then, if that, oh, okay. What was invested to the USD? If this news was just for 10 minutes, right? 10-15 minutes, just to push, um, push price up. Can we get that bearish momentum going? Because GJ was bearish. Like I said, GJ and the USD has heavy bearish sentiment around them. Heavy bearish sentiment. Why? Because lockdown in the UK. Why for USD? Because corona cases increasing. Corona cases are increasing. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. See when this, right? I do not trust this. I do not trust gold. This looks very good. 4 minutes. We can take a trade based on what happens, and based on that, we can call it a day. One trade. Let's see what happens. One trade. One trade is one trade is all you need. One trade a day. Trade a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. Yeah. Yes. Trade a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. They was trading this woman's. They was trading this good 5 minutes for this again. Okay, this guy lost some money. By the way, I did my entry before the news announced sell silver. Okay, yeah, okay. USD down, index up. Okay. Are all my trailing stop triggered? Oh, okay. It's Monday morning again. Another miracle. Vaccine findings to push stocks higher. Is Moderna CEO selling his stocks? Like Pfizer CEO. Oh, okay. Why don't you take the Russian Sputnik and let us know if it works, if you survive it? Hmm. Yes, that's exactly the same. Okay, DNA is already altered. We should happy we have hope for vaccine. The important is we can have our normal life back. Yes, okay. The important thing here is that we get a trade, because this looks pretty good. Next candle, if it forms like a weak 15-minute candle, the next candle, once it breaks the low right over here, right? So then our stops are very reasonable around 9-11 pips. Then we can get a move around 10 pips here and then all the way down. 3 minutes, pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. 30-minute, yeah, 30 minutes is forming in 18 minutes. Okay, this 30 minute was a heavy bearish 30 minute. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes is also, it cannot continue this move. Everything is screaming sells. Yeah, yes. So everything is screaming sells. But we'll see. Just because everything is screaming sells doesn't mean we have to put our money right over there. We just have to wait. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, and we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens. Pretty good. Come on, GJ. We are waiting for you to do your thing so we can take a trade. Will you pay us today? That's the question, GJ. Will you pay us today? It's Monday. Are you willing to pay? Oh, look at this. Broke the high, and now let's see. If we had taken a trade here, drawdown of like 24 pips. No way. Not on a Monday. So right now we are waiting. 1 more minute. Pretty intense. 5 minutes. 5 minutes is closing like this. 15 minutes is like this. Can we get a move? Let me show you something like this right over here. This move, right? Form like this and then boom, came all the way down. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm expecting. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get sells, sells, sells. Sells or buys, one of those two. Depends. If price is breaking low, then we are getting on sells. If price is breaking the high, then we gotta wait a little bit and see if a 30-minute can break the high. 39 more seconds. 39 more seconds, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. 39 more seconds. 39 more seconds. So yeah, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Okay, price is continuing pretty bullish, closing a little bullish over here. We'll see what happens, right? There we go. Now this candle has to break the low for sells. If it breaks the high, then probably we can take a buy, but personally I'm looking for sells. I am looking for sells. We'll see. Get excited. We'll see. We shall see what this candle does. Yeah, the market makers are deciding. The market makers are deciding. Where shall we drive GJ? People are looking for sells over here. People are looking for buys over here. We're right in the middle. Right in the middle. What do we do? Yeah. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Pretty low volume. Yeah, it's a Monday, so low volume. If this was on like a Thursday or Tuesday, the next candle would have come down already by now, you know. So just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Can we get the same move here? Okay, so it's trying to break the high over here. So if it breaks the high over there, right? That's 10 pips stop, but still I'm looking for sells. Come on. Sells have to work out, right? For buys, I'll wait for a 30-minute to close. For sells, okay, this is the plan. For sells, I'm waiting for this to break the low. For buys, I'm waiting for a 30-minute to candle to close bullish. Yeah, that makes sense. Waiting on GJ will pay you. Trust me. Waiting. You let GJ do its thing and then you wait. You wait for GJ to pay you. You wait for GJ to pay you. The price is now coming down. It's coming down. Okay, we're almost down. Coming down. Okay, we are breaking the low over here. We are breaking the low. Let's see if we can continue down. So now I have a position running at 138.302. 138.302 right over here. Stops are just above this candle, and I'm expecting price to come down to fill this wick and then all the way here. So let's see if price comes up back above in this range, then I'm out of this trade. But right now, let's see what happens. This is my first area, right? First area over here. Let's see. Right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So 10 pips will be here. So yeah, let's see. Simple as this, just like this. Can we get this move? Can we get this big fill? Can we get that wick fill? Stops are 10 pips. Reasonable. Reasonable. Stops are 10 pips. Stops are 10 pips. I am in yeah. GJ's gold is heading back up. GJ is now GJ has to come down. See, this took the low, has to come down this area. Can GJ pay us today? That is the question. Can GJ pay us today? Let's do its thing while it's coming down. 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes. Let's see. Gotta wait. Nevertheless, I know how much I'm risking on this, and I know how much I'm gonna win and how I'm gonna manage this trade. So let's see what happens, right? Let's see what happens. Let's see what price does. Let's see what price does. Same thing here, but didn't break below. Didn't break below. It's pulling its pants up. Oh, GJ is pulling its pants up. Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. GPUSD is also, let's look at news. Yeah, these trades, I mean, this trade is like a textbook trade. So maybe today we won't get it. Maybe we will get it. So we just have to, a stops are in place. That's all that matters. You know where your stops are. You know where take profit is. You know how to manage the trade. And that's all you need. That's all you need. That's all you need to manage this. Maybe price is rejecting this area somewhere here. Yeah, this area. Yep. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's look at 30-minute. 30-minute is closing in 7 minutes. Okay. Little bit of push. Come on. Let that volume come in and this can correct this move for today. News has to correct itself, right? News corrects itself all the time. So why can't we get that push? Come on, GJ. Come on, GJ. Gold is still stuck. Gold is stuck. Oh, GJ is coming back to my entry. Back in profits. Back in the entry. A pretty interesting trade. Pretty interesting trade. Okay. So now we think of now we think where are we going to close our trade in a 50% loss, right? If we are going to close it, so I would be closing it right over here. Yeah, I would be closing right over there. If this trade, right, this comes to around 3.9 pips, 4 pips loss, I'm closing 50%, and then further on, I'm closing another 50% once it breaks its own body over here. So once it breaks its own body over here, then we know that bearish sentiment is not valid anymore, or not valid at this time of the day. So we just have to wait. Have to wait. These kind of setups, I trade these kind of setups every single time. Every single time. So yeah, just waiting for price to push. Come on, 15, come on, 5 minutes. It has to give us that 10 pips. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Come on, push down now. Push a little bit down. 6 pips. A little bit down. 10 pips right over here. Come on, GJ. Come on, GJ. Come on, GJ. Perfect. Perfect. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Come on. Come on. 2 more pips. 2 more pips. Give me 2 more pips. Okay. Perfect. Very nice. Very nice trade. Very nice trade. So now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 10 pip trade. 10 pips. 10 pips secured at this point. I am bringing my stops to break even and closing this trade. Closing this trade. Yep. Closing this right over here. I'm letting a runner run. So here, the runner is running. Stops at break even. Stops at break even. 138.302. 138.302 was my entry. 138.302. Wow, amazing. Crazy and amazing. Pretty good. Pretty good. We were waiting for this. We were waiting for this candle to form 15 minute, and as this candle was forming, I told you that once we break the low, we are heading down. We are completing this wick fill. This happened at 5:45 my time, and now the time is around 6:15, so half an hour later. 30 minutes later, right? 30 minutes later, price looks left and says, "Oh, my buddy is still. You know what? I came to meet you." And then he says, "You know what? Stay for some tea, or stay for some biscuits, and then we can continue talking." And now he's heading back. And if we can get a close somewhere here, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. That would be perfect. Yeah. Awesome. Yep. So this is why it's always best to secure. We had a plan. The price came 12 pips, so I secured. Stops at break even. This line was our risk management tool. This is the risk management wonder bar, right? So once we told ourselves if price came up over here, we were gonna close 50%, and told you these setups. I look for these setups in every single trade. Price forms a weak 15-minute bullish candle, and then we head down. Same thing happened here. Where was that? I showed you right over here. Form like this, and boom, broke this head, went down all the way. So I would say the next stop, right? If I am still holding a point 50, yeah, 0.50 lot. So I want this thing to come all the way here. Like if it were to come down, because this move was news. News always gets corrected. News always gets corrected. So yeah, we wait. We took a live trade here today. Live trade taken, and we won. The important thing is we won. We managed our trade, we managed our risk. We did not take an impulse entry on gold as it broke the high. No, we knew what we were doing. We knew what we were doing. We knew that taking a sell was the best way to go. Crazy. Crazy. The price is now coming down. In 54 seconds, if we get a close right over here, right over here, as right over here, yeah, just over here, that will be really, really, really good. So at this point, I'm securing another 50%. Another 50%, yeah, secure another 50%. We are coming to a candle close. 30 seconds, we are getting a candle close because the next candle might come up a little bit here and then break the low and head down. So I don't want to um, risk losing my profits on that 0.50 lot. Now we'll see where price goes. Perfect. Waited for some time. This is why we wait. Didn't take any impulse entries. I did not put my entries on the vaccine news also because we wanted to take a trade with high probability win. See, this candle is coming up. This candle closed very nice. Only thing is no wick on the bottom, but that's okay. We can come down here, break the low and head down. Yeah. Yep. So let's see where price goes. So price is not coming up. As I said, right? You have to always secure the bag. Always secure the bag. So yeah, I had a 2 lot open here. 2 lot open here as price came down to 138.209 right over here, around 9 pips. I secured 1.50. Then I let the runner run, and runner was around runner went to 168 right over here, close to 50% of that, and another 50%, that's 0.25. My final lot is running on break even. This is running on break even. So now we are waiting. And let's see what happens. What how price works. Yep, so we are coming up now. We are coming up. So this is why I always tell you secure when you can, because nobody else is gonna pay your bills except you, right? Nobody else is gonna hold you accountable. Like, let's say, rest. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, so nobody else is gonna hold you accountable. It's always you. So over here, if you're holding now, you're currently at 9 pips. So money was on the table, and you are giving it away. So 10 pips, you're giving away the 10 pips that we got. So now price is coming up. So my 0.25 is in now. It was in around $30 profit, and now it's in $10 profit. So that I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with it because you know why? Because I had a 2 lot open and I secured 0.50, so even a 0.75. And if this 0.25 gets stopped out, that's okay because I secured 90% of my positions. Let's put it that way. I secured 90% of my positions. So I'm comfortable. I'm sitting on a buffer, and yeah, so I'm fine with it now. I'm okay with it, and that's perfect. It's perfect. Yep. So yeah, see now this, right? On 30 minutes, let's say we executed right over here, right? We executed right over here, long positions over here. This is once again educational, right? I'm not in this trade. We executed here, and let's say we kept our stops right below this candle. So now this candle broke the high, came down around 20 pips in drawdown. Now it's back again in like what, 10 pips in profit. So now see, you are waiting for almost an hour, almost an hour, and um, yeah, you are waiting almost an hour, and you were in a drawdown of 22 pips. So you don't need to have that stress on a Monday. On a Monday, you don't need to have that stress. So now price is coming up. So here this trade was like literally 7-8 minutes. This was a 15-minute candle. Yeah, this was like we entered right over here, and then we secured here. So perfect. So now it's coming to my break even, and now we are waiting. Yeah, $7 in profit, 0.25, and yeah. So today I increased my lot sizes to 5 lots, but in the morning, and then I made around 253, almost 300, 253, no, 253, 243. I closed in like a 7 pip profit, and then I thought, okay, you know what, it's a Monday, let's take it slowly. But for this, right, for all these trades, I took zero point 0.5. But for this trade is my favorite trade. I've seen this happen many times, and I took this on a 2 lot. When you are confident, and when you know that the probability of this happening is high, then you can control your risk and increase your lot size. Control your risk and increase your lot size. So let's see what happens. So probably this is coming up all the way here and forming a resistance to go down. Yep, so price went up like what? Let's look at price, right? Price went up all the way from this. This was the vaccine optimism, 80 pips. 80 pips. If it was last week Monday, like I would have taken trade here. Why? Because after a long time we're getting vaccine optimism and like perfect. Everybody gets excited. But today, right? Think like this. Like, why are the market makers trying their best for you to make money? It doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense. So if you had entered over here, and if you hoped for the price to go all the way up, then it doesn't make sense. Why? Because market makers and like whatever institutions, banks, their objective is for them to make money and for them to position themselves in a very nice, comfortable price. So maybe we are getting some, we might be getting this price to go to even 130, 135, right? Because see, pound is weak. So what if all these banks, they got in at this price, 138? This is the best that they can get in. So what did they do? They released this news. They got in at this price, and now they are waiting for the big move to happen. You never know. Because back in 2017, was it June, yeah, when these Brexit talks were happening, I took a sell and on a 0.99 lot, almost a 1 lot. I don't know why it was 0.99 lot, and it went into a drawdown, and then I closed it, and they drove price all the way up. Price went up to 155 or 153, and then they dropped. Price kept on falling. On that 1 lot, I made back in the day $3,000, $3,000 in 3 days. $3,000 in 3 days holding that. So back in the day, I was more of like a swing trader, not like a day trader, swing trader. So price, yeah, but I got lucky. That was a head start for me, like 3K, and pretty good. And then yeah, now I just look for bits and pieces, and yep. So now what I've thought is I am updating my YouTube library, right? So all these trades that we have taken will be updated on the YouTube library. So it'll be unlisted. Only members will have exclusive exclusive access. So currently it's public, but yeah, so I'm gonna make it unlisted, and I'm gonna give you guys the access to each and every video for each and every session. So now, if this candle breaks lower here, possible second entries. Nah, 12 pips for a gain of what? Almost here, 8 pips. So, yep. So my position is back in profits. Back in, let me tell you exactly, $21 profit. And yeah, so let's see where this can go, because price came up, couldn't break up. Maybe it's forming a support, but if it were to form a support, it should have formed a support here. Instead, we broke the low and we went down. So the previous 4 hour was also bearish. Look at this bearish 4 hour, right? 16th November bearish. So why did this break the high and go up? Now this is trying to come down. So if we can come below this, that's going to be a bonus move. I think I'll be holding these cells for some time with that break even, and unless it comes down here, and like today, like before I leave the session, it comes down all the way here, then I'll secure it somewhere here, 138 even, yeah, 138 even. If it comes down here, I'm securing it, but if not, I will just leave it at break even and have some work today. So I won't be looking at my terminal. So yeah, so to be surprised once I come back, maybe. Yeah, so TP, if after the session, my TP will be at today's 4 hour low, which is all the way here, 137.711. 137.711, yeah, 711. Yep. So that is just my trade management. Why do I say that? Because, like, this 4 hour was very heavy bearish, very heavy bearish. So this technically should be bearish, because price has been falling, bearish momentum, lockdown in the UK. So yeah, so if not, that's my thing, right? That's my opinion. That's my opinion. So, but while I'm here for the next 15 minutes, if price can come down somewhere here, I'll be happy to close it. If not, I'll just wait, because I'm fine with it. I'm fine with price hitting my stops at break even, or price hitting this and then continuing further down all the way here. Yeah, so this was the 137.711, the 4 hour low. Can we get that? The question. Can we get that is the question. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is why I told you I do not trust gold. Gold is very fishy today. Something's up. Something's up with gold. Broke the high, and now we got 10 pips. Yeah, 10, no, 8 pips. Yeah. This, and with spread. This is not a counting spread. With spread, you'll be in like what, 5 pips. Nah, I'm not going to look at that. Today, I am done with gold. So I am closing gold, because see, okay, let me tell you, if you are looking for a buy on gold, let's close this. If you are looking for a buy on gold, I would say probably about this area right over here, until this area all the way up to this area, 70 pips. Yeah. So see, everybody will be eyeing this, right? So you need to make sure that so will I be willing to take a trade on Monday? Will I be willing to take an impulse trade on Monday? This was a very well informed trade. Price came down. Price doesn't always move in one direction. Comes down, creates a resistance, goes down, or goes up, creates support, goes up, comes down, creates support, goes up again. 22 hours ago, so this guy went into an 80 pip drawdown, and now he's back at break even probably. Um, this guy went long, potential shorts. Yeah, so I go through this, I go through all this, and this is like a indicator, but doesn't really say anything. Like, it says buy, but we sold. Simple as that, right? It says buy, but we sold. Now we see if we break this low again and we're coming down. Now price is just creating support and possible retracement. Yep. So I just look at this, right? I just look at this. I go to ideas, and these are ideas posted like what? When was this posted? This was posted 5 hours ago, 14 hours ago. Yeah. So I just go through this, right? I just go through this whenever I don't have anything to do. But also make sure that these guys don't put ideas into your head. These are all external ideas, and they shouldn't influence your decision making and your strategy. So my strategy is entirely different. These guys' strategies are entirely different. They draw trend lines and fib indicators, and I have no idea how to do that. Fib indicators, no, not comfortable. I just trade naked price action. Whatever I see from my own eyes, I trade it. I don't look at indicators. I don't look at volume indicators. I don't look at like what is this high highs. What do you call this? It's called some triangle, not triangle. Elliott waves. I don't trade Elliott waves. See all these, right? All these stuff are pretty confusing. Very confusing. What is this? 2, 4, 1, 3, 5, and what are these numbers? And what is this? Just because this is this doesn't mean that you're gonna buy. No. So these are pretty. So let's see, right? So now this guy. Oops. So this guy buys. Let's see what happened here. Loading new bags. Okay. So is he looking for buys or is he looking for sales? No idea. These are all different colors. What is his stop loss? Oh, he's looking for buys. Okay. So yeah, price went up, but it's coming down. So it is what it is. So let's see this guy. This guy is Darius17. What are these dots here? GBP shorts, supply and demand. Okay, yeah. This W formation. I have no idea what W formation is, but daily support, daily. So he's looking at this on the one on the daily. Yeah, on the daily, and he's expecting price to go to 140. I'm expecting price to what? Looking at the current price action. Price is just bearish. Price is bearish. Oh, gold is breaking the low. Over here. Okay. So now, yes, these are just ideas. For end of the day, these are all just ideas. So GBP, JPY swing. So this guy only enter if the market stays below this area at 138.229. What's the price now? 130. Oh, so he posted this 10 hours ago. So 10 hours ago from now, let's keep it right over here. No, 10 hours ago from now is here. Yeah, somewhere here. Yeah, so he said to enter over here. So if he said he enter here, if he had taken profits, yeah. These are how I analyze. People. I analyze these charts. So swing trade over here, no stop loss, nothing. Take profit is at 130. Interesting. Take profit is at 130. So no new bars. Okay. Yeah. So this guy went long, 10 hours. It's a girl. Light cherry. Okay. Light cherry went long. Let's load new bars. Oh, light cherry hit a stop loss. So this is why I say, you trade what you see. Light cherry went long. Unfortunately, light cherry got stopped out. Yep. So let's go here and I just look at stuff. Very interesting stuff coming through. Yep. So all these are unnecessary. Yeah, those are unnecessary. So let's close this and let's go to news. So today nothing much. So tomorrow, let's see tomorrow's news. So at this point, oh yeah, I must have got stopped out at break even. Let me look at my trade. Let me look at my trade and oh no, I'm still running in a profit. $5 profit. $5 profit. So close, but yet so far away. Yep. So yeah, gold is making low. Gold is heading down. Probably retest this. So that's about it for today then. That's about it for today and for tomorrow. Tomorrow on Tuesday, oh, we have some red folder news. Yeah, so we have core retail sales. This will be, what are they expecting? Yeah, they're expecting 0.6. So yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work out. But tomorrow, GBP news, we have 30-year bond auction, yellow folder, not very important. Apart from fundamentals, I would say we are having a smooth week. Yeah, smooth week ahead. Smooth week ahead, and once again, we waited, we executed, and we won. We won on this trade. Waited, executed, and we won. So it is what it is, and we caught this trade. That's superb. That's lovely. We have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So let's see how the rest of the week goes. All right. So have a wonderful day today. Do not overtrade. If you have taken your trades, don't overtrade. And people in like New York, the NYSE might absorb this information, and that's what's happening here. Gold is dropping. But see, right? Think about this. Just because the vaccine can be transported at a normal temperature, right? A long shelf life, doesn't mean investors are going to pump money into gold or it's not going to continue. That optimism is not going to continue. Why? Because like it's just shelf life, right? It's just a shelf life. You can keep it in the shelf. It's not like 99% guarantee that vaccine it's going to save you from the see coronavirus. Like it's just insane. It's just insane. So yeah, that's what I think logically. Like if I was an investor, I would just be like, okay, shelf life doesn't mean much. If you can give me a guarantee that that try that um, the vaccine can guarantee me 99.9% success rate, then I would say, you know what, I'm putting my entire wealth on you. I'm putting my entire money on you, and you're gonna go get it. Just because some guy comes and tells me, boss, um, my vaccine can have a pretty long shelf life. I wouldn't be interested. Maybe in the beginning, that's what happened. Gold fell. Like everyone thought, okay, vaccine, blah blah blah. But we get this retracement. And some people realize, you know what? Just because it has a shelf life doesn't mean like I need to keep selling gold. I need to hedge my positions. Like I said, once again, maybe the big sharks they bought in at a cheaper price at 1864. You never know. So yep. So my position is still hanging on there. Yeah. Oh, the $2, $2. Yeah, so trying to get stopped out in 3 pips. Okay, so that's about it for today. That's about it, and I will be uploading all this. And I have uploaded the rest of the videos as well, but it's all unlisted. I will be uploading all this, and I will be sending you guys the link pretty soon. So you guys can go ahead and have watch it and let me know, right? And let me know if you need any other assistance. And yep, so we are starting. So November 16th, and pretty good day today. Took one trade live and worked out perfectly. One trade right over here. So it worked out perfectly. Now my dear runner is hanging on to its life, and my bedside is gonna get stopped out. It'd be a miracle if it comes down and goes to where I planned. But yeah, perfect. So that's fine. 10 pips, right? 12 pips. We got 12 pips on a Monday, and that's all we need. 10 pips a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. Remember that. It's not that 9 to 5 is a bad thing, but you get what I mean, right? You get what I mean. Obviously, you get what I mean. baby. You get what I mean. So, all right. So that's about it for today. Have a good day. Have a wonderful day, and let's see what tomorrow brings. Don't overtrade. Don't over risk. If you are in profits for the day, please close your terminal and go for a smoke, or go for a run, or go for a whatever. Go meet your friends, or there's no point looking at the charts. Work 2 hours a day. The goal here is to work 2 hours a day. In those 2 hours, if we can make some profits, it is what it is. If we make a loss, it is what it is. Simple as that. We made a profit right over here. Managed our trade. See, we did this as well. We wanted price. If price came up here, we were going to close 50% and call today. Simple as that. So yep. So now I should have got stopped out. One last time before the stream ends, right? Before the stream ends, I should. Oh yeah, I got stopped out. Got stopped out, and that's it. That's my cue, and done for today. So have a good day. Enjoy yourself, and don't push yourself too hard. Stay safe, and see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.